The sky above Earth was unusually clear that evening, a perfect canvas for what was about to appear. Suddenly, enormous ships emerged from the darkness of space, their surfaces shining with strange lights that no human had ever seen before. People all over the world stopped what they were doing to stare in awe and fear. Governments scrambled jets and satellites to monitor the unknown visitors. The ships hovered silently above the major cities, casting giant shadows on the ground. A calm, melodic voice echoed through global communication channels, speaking a language no one could understand at first, but then, surprisingly, it shifted to perfect English. "We come in peace. We are here to share knowledge and friendship," the voice said. World leaders gathered in emergency meetings, debating what to do. Scientists analyzed the ship's patterns, noting that they moved with impossible precision, almost as if they could read human minds. "This is either the greatest opportunity in history, or the deadliest mistake we could make," one general said cautiously. On the ground, civilians were both curious and terrified. News channels streamed live footage of the alien ships, showing their immense size and strange shapes. Children pointed at the sky, while adults whispered theories about the visitors' intentions. Some believed the aliens were genuinely peaceful, while others feared a hidden threat. Inside the largest ship, glowing panels and holographic projections displayed strange symbols. The aliens, tall and slender with shimmering skin, moved gracefully, observing every detail of human life through advanced sensors. One of them, a leader, turned to their companions and said in a soft tone, "They are wary. Their fear is strong, but curiosity is stronger." Meanwhile, on Earth, a young scientist named Emily stared at the screens in her lab. She had spent her life studying space phenomena, yet nothing had prepared her for this moment. Her heart raced as she realized the aliens were not just observing, they were scanning, analyzing, learning everything about humanity. Suddenly, alarms blared in a remote human colony on Mars. A small team had been preparing for the possibility of alien contact, and now their equipment detected unusual energy readings from one of the ships. Emily watched in horror as a beam of light descended onto the colony, vaporizing a section of the settlement instantly. She froze, unable to comprehend the speed and precision of the attack. Back on Earth, the global broadcast went silent for a few seconds, then resumed with shaky footage from news drones, showing the destruction on Mars. The voice returned, calm and controlled, "We did not wish to harm you. This was a demonstration of our capabilities. Comply, or face consequences," it said. Panic spread across the world, yet humanity did not bow. Governments declared emergency protocols, mobilizing defenses. Soldiers, pilots, and civilians prepared for the unknown. Everyone realized that this was not a friendly visit. This was a test, a challenge, and perhaps a warning. Emily, despite her fear, felt a spark of determination. She knew humanity could not rely solely on advanced weapons. They would need strategy, courage, and unity to survive. Across continents, people whispered the same thought: "We cannot fail. We will not fail." The alien ships began descending slowly toward major cities, but not all at once. This deliberate pacing created tension, giving humans time to react while testing their patience and decision-making. Observers noticed small drones emerging from the larger ships, moving with incredible speed and scanning everything in sight. In one city, a crowd gathered near a park, some hopeful, some fearful. A child tugged at her mother's hand and asked, "Are they going to be our friends?" The mother could not answer, her mind racing with possibilities. She could only hold her daughter tightly as the sky glowed with alien lights. Meanwhile, in secret military bunkers, leaders argued heatedly. Some believed negotiating with the aliens was the only way to survive, others argued that submission would only invite disaster. Outside the bunkers, ordinary people prepared to defend themselves if needed, stockpiling supplies and setting up communication networks. As night fell, the alien ships hovered silently above Earth, casting eerie shadows across the cities. Humanity waited, tense and uncertain. Emily looked at the screens one last time before turning off the lights in her lab. She whispered to herself, "Whatever they want, they will not break us. We will face this together." The first night passed with uneasy silence, but everyone knew this was only the beginning. The aliens' intentions remained unclear, but one thing was certain: humanity had been tested, and the test had just begun. The morning after the first attack, Earth was alive with tension. Governments, scientists, and military leaders met in emergency sessions, their screens displayed the alien ship still hovering above the planet, silent, yet threatening. Across the world, people whispered rumors of the aliens' real intentions, some fearful, others hopeful. Emily joined a special task force, combining scientists and strategists from every continent. We need to understand them before they understand us, she told the group. Her voice was steady, but inside, her heart raced. The team analyzed the alien energy patterns, their technology, and their movements, trying to find any weakness. Meanwhile, ordinary humans were not waiting for orders. In small towns and cities, volunteers built shelters, stockpiled food, and set up communication lines. Young and old, rich and poor, everyone contributed in their own way. Humanity was beginning to unite like never before. A spy satellite captured something unusual. The aliens were not only observing humans, they were communicating with each other in complex patterns. Emily's team realized that the ships might be linked, sharing information instantly. If we can break their communication, even briefly, we can gain an advantage, said a military engineer. News of the first attack on Mars had shaken the world, but it had also sparked determination. Citizens watched the skies with both fear and courage, ready to act if needed. Schools and offices turned into temporary command centers. Civilians trained in survival and defense. Humanity was discovering strength it had never imagined. One night, a mysterious signal was detected near the alien ships. It was faint, encrypted, and clearly not human. Emily worked for hours trying to decode it, finally realizing it was a warning. They are expecting resistance, she said, showing the team the translation. They will strike again if we make a wrong move. Despite the threat, humans refused to surrender. Secret defense teams around the world began creating unconventional weapons, not just lasers or missiles, but clever traps, decoys, and distractions. We cannot fight them like we fight each other, a general explained. We need to be smarter than they expect. At the same time, civilians showed unexpected bravery. In one city, a group of teenagers managed to disable a small alien drone using only their knowledge of electronics. News of their success spread quickly, inspiring hope across the world. Humanity was learning to adapt, to fight back, and to survive. Emily and her team discovered that the alien ships were extremely powerful but depended on a central command system. If we can locate and disrupt it, even temporarily, we could save millions of lives, she said. Everyone felt a surge of hope mixed with fear. The risk was enormous, but the stakes were even higher. The aliens, meanwhile, continued to observe, seemingly calm, yet humans noticed subtle changes in their behavior, small patterns that hinted at impatience. Friction was beginning to appear, and Emily realized that the visitors were not invincible. They had strength, yes, but they could be challenged. As night fell, Emily stood on a rooftop, looking at the alien lights glowing in the sky. She could feel the pulse of humanity's unity, millions of hearts beating as one, families huddled together, soldiers prepared quietly, and ordinary people stayed awake, watching, waiting, ready to act. A small commotion erupted in the city as a drone flew too low. People screamed and ran, but a group of civilians managed to lure it into a trap, disabling it with improvised weapons. The incident became a symbol, showing that humans, no matter how small, could make a difference. By the end of the day, humanity had changed. Fear had not disappeared, but courage had grown stronger. People who had once doubted now worked together, sharing ideas, skills, and hope. Emily knew the battle was only beginning. The aliens had underestimated humans, and that mistake could turn the tide. The night sky remained bright with alien lights, silent but watchful. Humanity was united, stronger than ever before, and ready to strike when the moment came. Emily whispered to herself, "They think they are in control, but they have never faced the full strength of humanity." The world held its breath as dawn broke over cities still glowing under the alien ships. Humanity had united, but the fear of the unknown lingered like a shadow. Emily and the global task force gathered in the main command center, screens filled with alien movements and data, every detail analyzed, every pattern scrutinized. "Today, we make our first move," General Harris said, his voice firm, yet tense. "We strike not with brute force, but with strategy, speed, and cunning." Across the globe, human pilots, engineers, and soldiers prepared for the unprecedented. Weapons were ready, but more importantly, human ingenuity was ready. Emily monitored a small group of drones near one of the larger ships. "These are our entry points," she said. "We can use their own surveillance against them." using decoys and electromagnetic pulses, humans created illusions, making the aliens think attacks were coming from multiple directions. It was a dangerous gamble, but it was the only chance. In the skies above Europe, fighter jets soared, their movements coordinated with satellites and civilian drones. A single strike team approached a critical alien drone cluster. The plan was simple: disable the drones, confuse the aliens, and force them to reveal their command system. At first, the aliens seemed calm, almost amused. Their lights flickered as they observed, and then the unexpected happened. The humans' decoys worked, drawing a small group of drones away from the main ship. A fighter jet launched a precise EMP device, and the drones fell from the sky like glowing raindrops. The world watched in shock and awe. This was the first human victory, small, but significant. It proved that the aliens could be challenged, ordinary humans cheering as news channels broadcast the strike in real time. Emily felt a surge of pride and fear, knowing that retaliation was inevitable. Back on Earth, civilians worked tirelessly to support the strike teams. Communications networks buzzed with updates, engineers adjusted strategies, and volunteers repaired equipment. Humanity had become a single, coordinated organism, reacting with precision and courage. Suddenly, a warning flashed across Emily's screen. A massive alien ship detached from the fleet, moving directly toward the human strike zone. Its size dwarfed anything humans had built. The task force held their ground, analyzing patterns, trying to predict the next move. The first clash was brutal. Explosions lit the sky, alien drones and human defense systems collided, yet humans adapted, using every tactic imaginable. EMPs, decoys, and even simple ingenuity turned the tide in small skirmishes. Ordinary people on the ground, using handheld devices and makeshift weapons, disabled a few alien units, proving that no one was helpless. Emily realized something important: they are strong, but not infallible. They rely on control and observation, but human unpredictability is their weakness. She told the command team. Their eyes widened with understanding, hope and determination mingling in the room. As night fell, the first strike ended, leaving destruction in the skies but hope on the ground. The aliens had suffered losses, small yet meaningful. Humanity had struck first, not recklessly, but with intelligence and courage. It was a turning point, a proof that humans could fight back. Across the globe, people whispered stories of bravery: pilots who risked everything, civilians who stood their ground, scientists who discovered weaknesses, and engineers who built the tools to challenge an alien empire. Every small act was a victory, every act fueled the human spirit. Emily stood at the observation deck, looking at the glowing remains of the first encounter. They will come back, she said, but now they know we will not be easy to defeat. Humanity had learned a hard lesson: strength alone would not win, but intelligence, courage, and unity could. The sky remained ominous, the alien ships hovering silently, yet the humans below no longer trembled with fear. They had struck first, they had survived, and they were ready for the battles to come. Emily whispered to herself, this is only the beginning, and humanity will not stop. The world had changed overnight. Humanity no longer waited in fear. They had tasted victory, small but powerful, and now they were ready to take the fight to the aliens. Emily stood among the leaders in the underground command center, maps and holograms glowing around her, showing alien positions and vulnerabilities. Tonight, we hit back, General Harris said, his voice firm, yet carrying the weight of the world, not just for survival, but to show them we will not bow. Soldiers, pilots, engineers, and civilians moved like one organism, every action coordinated, every decision shared across continents. The human strategy was bold and unconventional. Instead of attacking directly, they used feints, decoys, and synchronized strikes. They aimed to confuse, divide, and disorient the alien forces, turning their advanced technology against them. In the skies above North America, fighter jets and drones zipped through the night, launching EMPs and micromissiles. Alien drones swirled in the air, attempting to counter, but the humans had learned their patterns. Each strike, though small, forced the aliens to reveal more of their defenses, giving humanity new insights. On the ground, ordinary people played key roles. Volunteers guided small teams to disable alien sensors, engineers hacked alien signals, turning them into distractions, families sheltered children, while young adults risked everything to sabotage alien drones. The courage of humans became the weapon the aliens had never expected. Emily and her team discovered the alien command hub on one of the smaller ships. If we can disrupt this, even briefly, the whole fleet could falter, she said. Her team designed a plan that combined human ingenuity with precise timing. It was risky, but it was the only way. As the night deepened, humans executed the plan. EMP pulses flashed across the skies, hacking devices infiltrated alien systems. For the first time, humans saw confusion among the alien forces. Their lights flickered erratically, some drones fell from the sky, and the larger ships shifted positions unpredictably. But the victory came at a cost. Explosions rocked cities, brave pilots were lost, and engineers risked their lives to disable critical systems. Ordinary people faced terror and destruction, yet they held their ground. Humanity's determination had become unstoppable. Emily watched as a group of civilians lured a massive alien drone into a trap using only simple tools. The drone crashed spectacularly into a deserted industrial zone, sending sparks and fire into the sky. News footage captured the moment, inspiring hope across the planet. Even the aliens seemed surprised, their previous calm and control shattered. They began attacking recklessly, revealing desperation. Humanity had turned the tide. The enemy had underestimated human courage, ingenuity, and unity. In one city, a family watched from a rooftop as alien drones fell like glowing rain. "We are not powerless," the father whispered to his children. They nodded, fear mixed with pride. They understood that ordinary humans could make a difference. By dawn, the world had changed again. Humans had not destroyed the alien fleet, but they had shown that resistance was possible. Emily knew the aliens would regroup, but humanity had proven something critical. They would fight, they would adapt, and they would survive. The sky glowed with the remnants of battle, yet Earth no longer trembled. Citizens, soldiers, and scientists alike felt a new sense of confidence. Humanity was no longer a passive target, they had become a force to be reckoned with. Emily whispered to herself, "They thought they could intimidate us, but they were wrong. Humanity is stronger than they imagined." The aliens would return, she knew, but so would humanity, smarter, braver, and united, ready for the final confrontation. The night sky burned with alien lights, massive ships casting shadows over cities. Humanity had survived every test, but the final challenge was about to begin. Emily stood in the global command center, maps and holograms flickering with alien movements. Every human heart on Earth seemed to beat as one, ready for the moment of reckoning. "They will strike hard," General Harris said, his voice calm but heavy with tension. "But we are ready, stronger and smarter than ever before." Across the world, soldiers, pilots, engineers, and civilians prepared for what could be the ultimate battle. Every action calculated, every move critical. The aliens descended in coordinated waves, expecting chaos, but humanity had changed the rules. EMP pulses, decoys, and cyber attacks disrupted the alien fleet. Smaller ships were drawn into traps, massive drones were disabled by clever improvisation. Humans had turned unpredictability into their greatest weapon. Emily's team focused on the central command hub of the alien fleet. If they could disable it, even briefly, the aliens would be vulnerable. Engineers infiltrated the systems, sending precise viruses and signals to confuse and disable the core functions. The hub flickered, lights dimmed, and the alien fleet hesitated. In the skies, human pilots launched daring attacks, dodging beams of energy and counterattacks. Every maneuver was a mix of courage, intelligence, and instinct. On the ground, civilians guided emergency teams, repaired critical devices, and used small but powerful weapons against drones. Ordinary humans became heroes, showing that bravery could match technology. The battle raged for hours, explosions lighting the night, ships clashing with a fury neither side had seen before, yet humanity endured, striking strategically, adapting instantly, and refusing to surrender. Even in fear, humans found strength in unity. Every setback was met with renewed courage, every loss with determination. Emily watched as the largest alien ship began to falter, its systems disrupted, its drones scattered. The humans' ingenuity had turned the tide, but the aliens were not defeated yet. A massive beam shot from the ship toward a city, threatening millions. Emily made a decision: we have to act now. All teams synchronized for the final strike. Humans launched a coordinated attack, combining cyber strikes, EMPs, and precision missiles. The alien fleet shuddered, lights flickering, drones falling like glowing rain. The massive ship trembled, then slowly began retreating. Alien signals turned chaotic, showing fear and surprise. Humanity had forced them to acknowledge strength they had never expected. As the dawn broke, the alien ships vanished into the sky, leaving trails of shimmering light. Humanity had survived, and more than that, they had won a victory of intelligence, courage, and unity. Cities were damaged, and lives were lost, but the spirit of humanity burned brighter than ever. Emily walked through the streets, watching humans help each other, rebuilding, comforting, and celebrating quietly. This was a victory not just of technology or strategy, but of humanity itself. Every ordinary person had contributed, showing that courage, unity, and determination could triumph over even the most advanced enemy. In the quiet moments, Emily reflected, they thought they could intimidate us, control us, and break us, but they never understood our greatest strength, our heart, our mind, and our will to survive. Across the planet, humans whispered the same thought: we are humanity, and we will not be defeated. Though the aliens had retreated, Emily knew this was not the end. Earth had been tested, and the galaxy had taken notice. Humanity had grown stronger, wiser, and more united, ready for whatever came next. The stars above seemed to shimmer with possibility and hope. Humanity had faced the impossible, and they had not only survived, they had struck harder.